Hello folks, it's Gordon here. Hope all is well with you and hope you've been having a happy Christmas. It's Boxing Day, 26th of December as I'm recording this video. I'm talking about a couple of presents that I got from my family because sometimes you realise how well your family know you. And I'm going to show you these couple of presents because they're relevant to what I've got planned for 2026, funnily enough. The first one was a book from, one present was from my brother and one present was from my mother. And I'll show you the presents and I'll let you work out which one gave me which present. The first one, Disappointing Affirmations. Unfollow Your Dreams by Dave Tarnowski. And they're sort of anti-affirmation posters. You are not alone. Everyone else is disappointed in you too. This one, try something today that scares you. Like maybe doing the dishes or the laundry or returning a phone call or learning the house or ... Let go of the past. You're holding yourself back from making new regrets. So it's funny. There's a bit of blurb at the front which I read and he talks about, not so funny, his journey through depression and ADHD. And the point of this book was to shine a light on the negative feelings because they exist rather than pretending they don't exist by covering them up with some sort of positive affirmation. So that's the idea behind the book, but it made me laugh at the same time. Now, which one do you think brought me those? It's either my brother or my mother. Which one brought me that book? And the other one I got was a card pack. It's only the second card pack I've ever owned. The first one being my own. This one, get out of your comfort zone, 60 challenge cards to build a strong, resilient mindset. Box. Ooh, nice. Nice and glossy. And as soon as I opened it, I noticed that they all had, they're in a band, lovely different colours. Ooh. And something I noticed when I found that when I was doing mine, it's nearly 5 years ago in 2026 that I made these. I found I could have different colours on the back. Oh yeah, look, pick the bones out of that. I'll come back to these in a minute. Yeah, so these are challenge cards, and I can see this one, stranger selfie. Take a picture with a stranger. Let's just take one out at random. We genuinely don't know what this says. What the beep? Challenge. Let's see what it says. A fitness test where you run between 2 points that are 20 metres apart. You must cover the distance before the beep rings out. I picked out a complicated one there, but that's a fitness one, obviously. Oh, physical. Okay, fair enough. So I can go through them and either creativity can be contagious. Contagious. Share your ideas. That's a good plan anyway, sharing your ideas. It's physical. So you can pick out what category of challenge you want to give yourself. Quite like that idea. Trying something new, challenging yourself. Now some people say you should always do that. I don't know. Do you have to do that? No. Some people say, it says get out of your comfort zone. You see positive affirmation memes that say progress and growth is only found outside your comfort zone. I don't believe that at all. I think you can grow plenty within a comfort zone. But anyway, that's a different subject. Oh, discomfort. That's another area of the challenge cards. What's another one? Skill. Developing skills. Always good for the brain and getting the grey cells ticking over. Now, the reason I said that both of these are relevant to what I'm going to be doing my plans for next year, disappointing affirmations and challenges and cards and all the rest of it, is relevant to my own card pack. Don't forget colours on the back. Now each of these, there's 52 of my own quote images. I can't juggle your balls for you, for example. Either pictures of me or pictures that I took. What does that one say? Oh yeah, don't miss the glow of life's moments. beautiful. And I'm going to be going back to talking more about my own quote images. 52 of them that I've got in this card pack, but I've made hundreds of them, about 300 of them in all, because a lot of the quotes that I used were celebrity or famous people quotes, and it was easier not to put those in the card pack because of copyright and all the rest of it. So these are all my quotes on my photos. So I'm going to go back to talking about those more, to put across that message, that personal development message, what I call my Transform Your Life Now message, about self-improvement, goal achievement and wealth creation. Because if you've been following me for any length of time, you'll know I believe in it, and I believe in it passionately and have done for decades. And I still do. I still do as much today as I did decades ago. And I enjoy talking about it. Some people have said that they can feel the belief coming through the screen. And I took my foot off sharing about it. So I'm going to be sharing more about it. And there's a bit of a tie-in to my paintings, because I'm going to be maybe promoting my paintings more in 2026. But I'm going to be, this year round, last year I was focusing more on canvas prints. That is an 8x8 canvas print, which starts at £39 and different sizes are available. 2026, I might focus more on the prints. That is a card print. Happens to be one of my Christmas paintings, of course, but it is only the second day of Christmas. So I've got another 10 days left. Why the hell not? These cards, which are going to be cheaper, obviously, than a canvas print, they are £19, including shipping. So the idea is that you might like my message and might want to support me and my message. I mean, you could buy one of the card packs. I've got some of these left. You could buy those, or you could buy an original painting. I mean, that is an original painting if you want. £75 for that, including shipping. If you wanted to buy the original painting, you could, over at the card shop, go and buy a canvas print. Or you could buy a card print. And the idea is that when you then see the painting on the wall, not only do you think, oh, that's a fantastic painting, full of colour and expression and imagination. I know the person who did that. It was Gordon. So when you look at the painting, you might think, yeah, you might think about Gordon, and then you might think about my message, the general oomph, the general gist of my message about personal development, about looking at the positivity in life, while also acknowledging the negative sides and the bad sides, because life isn't always rainbows and sequins. So that's almost the tie-in because a lot of artists struggle when it comes to content marketing, because how many times can you talk about a painting without sounding glib or pretentious or like you're struggling about it? Colour, expression, imagination. You can talk about the size of it, what it's on, the medium you're using, how you did it, and so on. But there's only so much you can do with that. But I found that with my Transform Your Life Now message, I never run out of something to say. Again, you might agree. Yeah, we've noticed, Gordon, you never run out of something to say when it comes to the personal development message. So I can use that as the basis of my content, along with the painting content, and then the product, the monetization, how you can support me and my message and get a beautiful print / or painting on your wall, is to then buy some artwork. So does that make message? Does that make sense? That's a nice little tie-in, I thought, when I opened that present and laughed. And I opened that present and laughed and smiled. And when I'd opened them both together, I thought, oh, I could tie both of those in to come up with some content and do a video about it. Oh yeah, in case you hadn't worked it out, it's my brother that bought me that one, Disappointing Affirmations. and it was my mother who bought me the challenge cards. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is it too early to wish a happy new year? No, not really, because it's still 5 days till the new year, isn't it? 4 days, 5 days, 6 days till January the 1st. I got there in the end. But 2026 is looming. If you're watching this and you don't have to see anything else of mine before 2026, happy sodding new year. Let's see what 2026 brings. And what are you going to decide that 2026 brings? And what are you going to do about your decision about what 2026 brings? And in the meantime, carry on enjoying Christmas, because New Year's Day is still in the 12 days of Christmas, despite what media and retail and society in general will tell you that Christmas finishes after Boxing Day. Incorrect. We've got 12 days of Christmas, and my chocolate is going to last at least 12 days, probably last until Easter. But, you've got to have a stash ready, haven't you? Let me hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think. Signing off for now, wishing you, as ever, health and happiness, and I'll speak to you again soon.